Okay, this Bill Jarrett. Once again, trying packet tracer activity D2-334, where I'm supposed to hook up these two here PCs to this particular router, and then also hook up this wireless access point to this integrated service router, and then of course join it to the wide area network on this particular router over here. One thing you need to do before you start that is make sure that your routers have similar components in them. So take a quick peek at that. Now take a quick peek at this, and look, lo and behold, there's nothing in there. So, neat thing is you get these little pictures here that shows you what everything is. I will need this Ethernet connections for our PCs and whatnot. So we'll grab him. Oh, first got to turn the router off. Don't want to get electrocuted now. Throw him in there, and then find something more appropriate. I'll start from the bottom, work my way up. There we go. 2-port asynchronous serial network module. We'll throw him in there. We'll flip our guy back on. Make sure he's not booting up or something. Let's see. And he's booting up. Now let's go in and make sure they've turned everything on, which of course they haven't. So we turn all of our ports on, so it'll see them and we can communicate through them. And there's plenty of them. Okay. Double check. Yep, and yep. Alright. Everything looks good on him. Let's come back over here to our other router and give him the same thing. Again, we have neat little pictures here to show us what we're looking for. Makes it a little bit easier. There. Okay. I think that's it right there. Yeah. So I got to turn this guy off. He is now turned off. Chuck him in there. Turn it back on. Make sure. Yep, we're booting. Give it a second to boot up. Okay, and now that we're booted, let's make sure everything's turned on. Nope, got to turn it all on. Oh, this is fun. Turn it on. Turn it on. 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 And on. I think that's everything. Okay. Whoa. Okay, now that everything's turned on, we can start wiring it up. So, I remember from class, Dustin told us that computers and routers or thinking devices and like devices should be on crossover cables. So, I'm going to connect this particular PC using a crossover cable to number 0. And then I'm going to connect this one, PC1, to connection 1. And then I'm going to connect our wireless access point from there to number 2. And now we have to connect these two routers together through serial port connections. So, serial DTE from there to there. And now let's wait a second and make sure everything's going to turn green for me. Looks like everything's turning green bit by bit, piece by piece. We're just waiting to see if this guy's going to hook up or not. Hey, everything turned green. So as you can see, everything's functioning properly now. Isn't that wonderful? I hope you enjoyed that tutorial.